these out of the garden to see how they would do. They've got some root though is growing, but I think the roots are getting bigger. I think there's more roots than there was before. I've been playing with this one, so that's why it's all like that. But it's probably about time that I do put the... Oh, my camera just froze. Probably about time that I do put the items back into a pot. It's been 2 weeks. I'm really pleased that they look like they're doing okay, even though there's like a root sort of detached. And so I don't know. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, because I'm not sure about how long you're supposed to keep things in water, but I think the roots seem to be growing, so they're still active and stuff. And I think the leaf is gonna start opening. Like, this is a leaf up here, and I think that one's growing new leaves. So with my other one, I did a one with the discarded root of a blueberry bush. I put that in a pot. I'm still figuring out where I should put these, whether I should put them in a new position or get more soil and put them with a fruiting mix. They're kind of a desert plant, so I'm not sure if they need a fruiting mix because they're a tomato, or a sand mix, but I did find a very interesting discovery on some of my other plants there. But before I go and see what it is, this is a leaf up here. This used to be a leaf, and I think it's getting greener, and I'm just hoping that the plants themselves are making a recovery, because I think their roots are growing. So this is the other plant that I had grown up a bit, and it's still got its little bits growing. It's hard to tell here, but they're still growing. I'm actually very happy with that plant because it's got this little extension that it started growing when I had it in the bath of nutrients, and so that's still growing. It's extending a little bit further, and it's looking quite good. It looks like it might grow a limb or a leaf or something, and that's what that little plant needs to get bigger. But I noticed that there was something purple here, and I'm not sure what it is. It might be like a clover or something, but I thought it sort of looked like a little bit like a bush tomato flower, because of its stringy root system and the stem of it itself. So where is it? I can't see it. Saying that, I might be jumping the gun a bit. I'm trying to find it on this darn camera. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. So I'm not sure if it is or is not a flower, but if it is, that means that this soil here is suitable for but it might be just like a dying clover, like whatever that is. But I thought it had a similar root system, so I was like pretty excited that it could be a bush tomato plant growing, and that would mean that I'm growing it finally in favorable conditions. So I put a bit of sand, I put a bit of earth in. I'm not sure if I put my fruit and flower mix, but we definitely put sand at the bottom of that, and so if it's grown up because it's in the right environment, I'm like, yay. Because it does look a little bit like, I know I can't really see it, it does look a little bit like a bush tomato plant to me, but like I said, it might be just like one of these, a dried up clover that's dying or something. But because of the purple flowers, I'm like, oh, is that a little bush tomato that's growing out of nowhere? Because it kind of looks like one, but I'm not sure. I'm not certain that it is one, but if it is, and that's its little purple flowers, yay. If it's just like a dying clove and it's turned purple because it's hadn't had nutrients or water for a while, but to me that because it has a purple flower, I'm like, oh, is that a bush tomato? So that's what these plants are, and that's what I'm trying to grow. And it could be a little bush tomato, it could be anything, but I'm not sure. But that's why I planted that there, because this is kind of sandy soil, and they're supposed to like red sandy soil. And then I'm like, well, that's what that is, red sandy soil, and I put extra sand on it. But like I said, I can't remember if I put like any of the fruit mix that I've had in there as well. I know I put some, but I'm not sure about the fruit mix. So since I've been saving every plant with the fruit mix, I'm like, I'm not sure if I did or didn't, but either way, that was an interesting discovery.